2023, Osinbajo under intense pressure to resign, Badmus has revealed. Hello, my wonderful people. Ah, I don't understand what is going on there in presidency, but I am really confused because you will expect more from somebody like Professor Yemi Osinbajo. For starters, he's a professor. Secondly, he's educated, he's well exposed, he's well read. He's supposed to be a people's person. Nigerians believed in him. Hence, they went all out to vote for APC when they came up with the option of change to Nigeria, when they told Nigeria that they wanted to implement what we call change, because I mean, they came out in mass and voted for you because of one, your personality. We know that there were other factors, but you were part of the reasons. And since Osinbajo got there, I mean, it's like he's been quiet to things that Nigerians expect him to speak on. So that's what we are getting at. Apparently, we are hearing that he cannot speak because there is intense pressure for him to resign. Let's get straight into the news and get all the details. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you so much. Olusegun Badmus, National Coordinator Concerned Advocacy for Good Governance, has claimed that the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, is under intense pressure to resign his position as the number two citizen of Nigeria. According to Badmus, Osinbajo is no longer allowed to address the press anymore, except authorized by the Cabal'S, and hence his silence over activities of Fulani herdsmen across the country, especially the southwest. He said that the Cabal'S were not comfortable with Osinbajo's alleged plan to take over from President Muhammadu Buhari come 2023, and this has led to their decision to make him redundant and equally caged him. The quietness of the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, over national issue may be surprising to many Nigerians, as Nigerians have not stopped talking about it and keep wondering why. The Vice President is undoubtedly quiet. It is really alarming. The quietness of the Vice President, Yemi Osinbajo, over national issues is very alarming and may be surprising to many Nigerians, as Badmus said during a chat with Daily Post on Wednesday. One would have thought he would have contributed his opinion about the issue of herdsmen, vice versa, the crisis prevailing the southwest. However, he has decided to mount a static quiet and silence. Nigerians would have loved to hear from him. He recently made a public appearance where he revalidated his membership for APC. The professor of law seemed to be in a bondage in this presidency. Like I once said that he had interest to take over from President Muhammadu Buhari come 2023, but the Cabal'S are not comfortable with his presidential ambition at all and have decided to make him redundant and equally caged him. This is not allowed. He is not therefore allowed to address Nigerians without an authorization. And this is to make sure that Nigerians do not see him or make him unseen. The second citizen of Nigeria is not free to address national issues. That should be very concerning to every Nigerian. The power that is subsequently working against Osinbajo's ambition to take over from Buhari, few governors in APC are urging him to stay on, but he has been under intense pressure to resign as the vice president. They have tried all possible means to humiliate him, but Osinbajo is not budging. He has refused to yield to the pressure of resigning as the vice president. Tinubu is working round the clock to emerge the only Yoruba candidate. He has surrounded the winning over from Tunde Bakare, who has once talked about the presidential ambition, now no longer interested. Femi Fani-Kayode, rumored deflected to APC, might not be unconnected with Tinubu's move for the same purpose, to stand for the same position. From the home front, the southwest, the race has actually begun. No matter the game, I am very optimistic that the next president of the Nigeria, where it will come from, I am not very sure. I cannot tell you as at today. So you've heard it all, and I quite concur with Badmus on a more serious note. Because if you look at what is going on in the country, one will ask, where is the vice president? I keep wondering, I keep asking myself, it's supposed to be someone that Nigerians can trust that he's there. Okay? That Nigerians can trust that he's there, and Nigerians can close their eyes and go to sleep that even if this present administration misbehave, there is someone there who will say the truth without fear or favor. But guess what, my dear, it's not happening. No, is not happening. Rather, the vice president is as quiet as a mouse. Issues that should be addressed as the vice president of the country, he has not addressed them. He does not even speak. Nobody sees him. It's gradually becoming oblivious to the people. People do not even know where the whereabouts of the vice president. President Muhammad Buhari has cleverly kept him busy, giving him tasks to do. But listen, constitutionally, there is job description for the vice president. But guess what? This administration has put him under the pockets. There are people who are aides to President Muhammad Buhari who are ruling this country. When they speak, they call it presidency. When Osinbajo speak, it's not presidency. The presidency is supposed to be the president, the vice president, and the cabinet, not their aides. But guess what? Nigeria, like Donald Trump said, is a country governed by no rule. There is no rule that governs this country. So every Tom, Dick, and Harry, even what's her name, Onyechi, whatever her name is also part of presidency. She speaks and they will tell you the presidency has spoken. How do you reconcile that? But the vice president, these people are even more powerful than the vice president. More, I mean, their words has more weight. What about the minister of information, Lai Mohammed? We haven't heard from him. These people are now the president or vice president of the country. Quietly, they've taken over. You remember when Buhari came back from his hospitalization in the UK for over 3 months? Immediately, all the cabinet of Osinbajo was sacked. All his personal aide were sacked. Do you know that? Yeah, they were sacked. No questions asked, not, I mean, up until today. So how do you reconcile? How do you really explain what is really happening in this country? So you can see that there is serious oppression and it starts from the very top. So Nigerians, leave us a comment. Let's hear your thoughts. Do you think that the vice president is caged? Let's hear you. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.